Hello everyone, suslikreplay here and welcome back to another War Thunder episode. We reviewed BI plane in the previous video and now we're reviewing Merkava 3D, which is another crafting event vehicle that you can get currently. In this video we're gonna talk about how this tank feels in realistic battles. First of all, I would like to explain what top tier tanks means in War Thunder. Top tier means where all nation top tiers are equally overpowered. They're at their peak performance. What am I meaning by peak performance? Top speed, top horsepower, fast third rotation, high penetration, thermals, armor, maneuverability, all of these parameters at their peak. In lower tiers, some nations are good, some nations are bad, but at top tier, all nations are equal. And unfortunately, this tank cannot catch up to that equality. Yes, we have a strong, powerful engine, but this tank is so heavy, quite struggles climbing the hill. On deformed terrain, you can clearly see how other top tier tanks are passing you easily. So getting into the sneaky spots with this tank will be not possible. There's another knockback, the size of it compared to the other vehicles. The size is huge, it's tall, it's wide, it's long. So hiding this vehicle will be really hard, and especially with that 5-meter antenna on top of it. Another minus is the location of the turret. It's located on back, so when you're pushing enemy, let's say with 45 degrees angle, the first thing he will see is your tracks. So for example, you're pushing from the corner of the building, he'll break your transmission. You don't even see him because your turret located all the way at the back of your hull. Armoring wise, it received a side armor boost. Like, check this out. This is Merkava 2B. And look, a 300mm boost to the side. We have same armoring at the hull, so if you see the Merkava from side, shoot at the hull, don't touch the turret of it. Yeah, let's see, 300mm composite armor. See lots of layers there if you look like this. The fate of Merkava 3D will be similar to the M60MBT. It will probably be dropped to 10.0. Devs will see the server statistics, how bad this vehicle performs, how low the winning rate of it, and I hope they will drop it to 10.0. So it's not a meme vehicle like that plane I reviewed, BI. It's the tank that you can constantly play with. 10.3 is just a bit too much. Like, just because you got the good cannon doesn't mean you need to fight with titans. Compared to the previous Merkava, my win rate dropped suddenly, reaching 36%. Biggest reason why this tank jumped to 10.3, it will be its cannon. From the 105mm cannon of Merkava 2B, we jumped to 120mm. And we have one of the best penetration, even though there's not enough damage in this shell. It has a really good penetration compared to the Italian Ariete. So even though we have a good amount of penetration in this tank, in the matches I've played against Russians, I couldn't kill them in the first shot. Yes, Merkava 3D is much more efficient than the 2B. It doesn't upgrade it enough for 10.3 matches. 10.3 in War Thunder means you're gonna fight against 10.7. And since we're a Western tank, that means you're gonna play against Russians a lot. Russians top tier means T-80U, T-72Bs, which are really tough tanks to kill with all those reactive and composite armors. Like, you will experience Russian bias in top tier. My victor rate dropped horrendously. With Merkava 2B, yes, I could have carry matches, I could have take lots of hits, but this tank, all that armor is meaningless. This is a really skilled based tank, it's not OP, it's easily spottable because of its size and that antenna. Like, Merkava 3D is quite similar to M60MBT, which is given in one of the tournament events. Both of these tanks are slow and have a good cannon. And some of the experienced players know how M60 suffers. Reverse speed is -10, not a good tank for reflex battle, because top tiers, it's all about reflex speed. Merkava miserably fails. So by looking at the speed criteria, this is a big tank, it probably has a good armor. Unfortunately, that is not true as well. enemy can penetrate us anywhere. In every match I'm losing my transmission. Like no matter how angled I am, how well I hide, they pan me everywhere. Every shell I take, it goes through me. Since tank is big, it actually good because some of the modules are far away from each other. Your crew members and modules are much more safe. So yes, they will pan you, but you can survive up to 5 shots. Like shells will go just through ya and exit from the other side. Just like previous Merkava 2B, this guy also doesn't have autoloader. At the end, I'm giving this tank 5 out of 10. That's it for today. I'm gonna see you next time. Peace out.